This is Record with another string of talk shows. Today is, let me see over here, Sunday, July 29, 2018. And today we are gonna be talking about games, talking about the members of the community, talking about the gaming community itself, talking about the games that we are playing, is the games that we want to play, talking about the games that are coming popular, in this week, or these times, I don't know, talking about all the things, talking about the Keep It Away. It's coming in August 2. Yeah, people, we are pretty close to August 2, Keep It Away. So you got like 3 days. 3 days, yeah, 4 days with today. For yesterday was like a 6th day. Now it's 4 days. Wow, it's going fast, people. This is going fast. I don't know why. Yeah, it's going super fast. And that's one of the reasons you have to jump in right away into the action. People, you need to jump in right away into the action, because if you don't jump in right away to the action, this can happen, things like this can happen, that the time goes fast, you don't even know. So it's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. I was checking my sounds, my sound systems, sound systems is always important to check it out. Yeah, it's gonna happen that the time's gonna go fast. You're gonna be miss out. I don't wanna miss out. That's why I say every single day about the give it away we're doing over here. That's why I talk. That's why I'm talking about my give it away every single day. Well, I don't know. I'm without noticing. I'm pushing the buttons. I'm pushing so many buttons at the same time. That's why you heard me talking like 2 times. Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you every single day about the giveaways. So you know that we are doing the things. Oh, that's weird. I didn't put it over here. Today. Let me check it out. Let me show you. Yeah, that's why talk about the giveaways, which is one of the biggest events in our channel. One of the biggest events in our channel. Don't forget to say questions today. It's gonna be the day for you guys. It's gonna be pretty nice. I don't know why this. Wow, that's weird. That's really weird. Let me check it out. Something. Yeah, let me fix something. I don't know why it's happening like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's fixed. Yeah, I was trying to fix something. Yeah, the only thing you have to do is to watch my streams. You don't even have to talk in the chat or anything. You just have to watch my streams. Automatically, the streams is gonna give you little points. Those points are gonna let you be in the. It's gonna put you in the leaderboards. Keep your name in the leaderboard by watching the streams, until August 2, 2018. You're gonna get to choose a 25 Steam gift card or 25 PayPal donation. What that means, watch my streams, is your name's over here, you're gonna get the loot this day. That's what it means, it's pretty simple. No dice rolling, nothing like that, All the people, 10 people is over here, all these people is gonna get the loot. All these people is gonna get the loot. I'm gonna say to the people that are not in my Steam, that send me a friend request in the Steam networks if you want the gift card, because Steam has a policy of 3 days. It has a 3 days policy, Send me my Steam. Yeah, my Steam name is Bakor. You see, Bakor. My Steam name. Let me put it in the chat. Take my Steam name for the loot. Yeah, guys, you don't have my Steam name. There is over there, you know, backward. So it's important for you for the loot, you know. It's important for you to get the loot, to get my Steam name. So you don't have my Steam name, it's gonna be pretty difficult for you to get it, you know, backward. You should do it. You should do it very fast. Cody Joker, thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel and bringing more people to the streams. It's really appreciated. You know, it really helps me to continue forward. It really grows my channel. You know, what I'm trying to do over here, it really helps growing my channels and everything. Yeah, Cody Joker. Cody Joker. Yeah, Cody Joker is gonna get the loot too. Look. Karajoker doesn't miss out. Karajoker knows what's up, you know. He came from since the beginning. He don't miss out. But a lot of people came from long time ago. They are not even in the leaderboards, you know. For some reason they had to stop coming and everything. Yeah. August 2 is gonna be the day of the loot, so don't miss out. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, it looks like a No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is getting a lot of good feedback. Looks very positive. This game used to be in mostly negative a few years ago, a few months ago. Yeah, it was like a mostly negative because the developer for some reason kind of mislead the people into think that the game was something else. It wasn't, you know. It was having a problem to explain why is the game about, you know. It was having problems. It was giving interviews everywhere in television, national television. People, we're talking pretty good stuff, you know. National televisions, interviews and everything. For some reason he couldn't, you know, convey the ideas. The guy is a pretty smart guy. Sam Murray is the I believe is one of the developers or the owner of Hello Games. I don't know, something like that. The bottom line is working on No Man's Sky. It was pretty hard for him to not hype the game in some crazy ways, you know. And he get in hot waters for that, you know. He get a lot of flack for that, you know. People was pretty sad, but the guy stood up, you know. The guy continued working in the game, continue updating the game for many days, man. People thought that he's gonna abandon the game, he's gonna run with the money, but he didn't do nothing like that, you know. He got his name on the line, so he had to prove it wrong to all those people that was attacking him, you know. He do the right thing, you know. Not just for proof anything, just to do the right thing, you know. He do like a 2 or 3 updates, pretty nice updates, you know. The game didn't have houses. He put houses in the game. The game didn't have more vehicles, only like spaceships and everything. He put like a bunch of vehicles, man. Like a big tank, a little car, and another kind of vehicle that hovers. Oh, look at this! This is the big tank that he put in the game. I'm talking years ago, you know. I'm talking years ago. Many. They removed the other videos. They shouldn't remove it. They shouldn't remove the other videos. Yeah, it was a pretty crazy trip, you know, for him updating those games without knowing if people are gonna be supporting, you know. But this game creates a small community of people right away. Once they release this game, is created a crazy amount of people, you know. A community that really like the aesthetic of the game. They really like the idea behind the game, the survivors mechanics, the discovery of the planets, all the stuff, you know. I want one of the guys that bought the game since launch, not because it was trending or anything like that, because I really like the idea too, you know. I didn't feel bad, you know, for the game. Not even knowing, you know, that the game was missing many parts like multiplayer. there was feature long time ago, like, oh man, this game's gonna be multiplayer. When we got the game, it didn't have multiplayer. You know, I continue playing the game. I continue like it. Was for me, it never stopped being a pretty good game. You know, it never stopped a pretty nice game. Well, but let me tell you something. I really like a spaceships game like this. I really like it. You know, it's nothing for me it's pretty difficult. Not like a game. I'm probably completely biased for games like space games and everything like that. You know, and that's one of the reasons I stood up the game. I didn't talk negative or anything. I don't even participate in any forums or anything. You know, I just play my game. You know, just play my game, enjoy my fun, my thing. You know, why I had to be doing a drama for something that just, you know, they maybe deserve to have drama and everything. You know, in some ways because of the misleading or the misinformation and everything. But I just stood it. What happened? What happened this year? You know. What happened this year? They released the next update. You know, they call it next, which is pretty awesome. Next update. Look, July 27. Thanks everyone. They just you know, thanks everyone for playing next. It's brought in the universe and it's this is a reason fix. Next update. This is I believe this is the one. Thanks. I already spent time playing. Oh no, this is not the thing I'm looking for. I'm looking when he announced that it's coming. You know. Yeah, on July 24, No Man's Sky will launch a free update on the Steam. Yeah, July 24. In July 24, they released in July 17 they released the trailer, you know, but in July 24 they released the update. We're talking 5 days early, 5 days before they released this update that brings a bunch of stuff, better graphics. This is one of the things that this game is bringing right now, better graphics. Third-person view, as you can see your guy now. You know, third-person view for the guy and third-person view for the cheats. Because before you couldn't see the guy or anything. You know, it was a first person. You just understood that you was playing with a guy, but you never see it. Now you can see your cheat when you take off. You know, it looks better. Again, the graphics improvement was crazy. You know, now it looks better. It looks proper. You know, like with proper daylight and everything. It doesn't look like all red. Yeah, you're gonna find planets all red or all blue because it all depends on the planet. You know, all depends in the atmosphere of the planets and everything like that. You know, the system which the planet is located. You know, but now as you can see the color is better, it's more proper, it's more nice. You know, it brings a lot of updates, multiplayer. It was the big one, people. Multiplayer, you just some of your friends playing, you just join, that's it. It looks like every single game that people created, it creates an automatic server with a public automatic server, so any friends of yours can join right away. I believe Hasugidon, I believe is playing right now. Oh yeah, Hasugidon is playing right now. The other day I was. Let me see. Oh no, he's not playing. Let me see. Show more. Yeah, he's playing right now. The other day I was testing with him. The next thing, you know, that next feature. It was really nice. We just have to. I just have to join, and that's it. It wasn't difficult at all. So yeah, it was really good. It's really nice. Yeah. What can I say, people? I don't know. See, you really like what you see in the No Man's Sky, you know. You should get it, you know. It's $30 right now. They got a like a sales meet with Magnus, yeah. They got a sales for it's half a price. It's $29.99. Yeah, $29.99. So you never play No Man's Sky. This is the time you play. I believe Hello Games not gonna abandon this game, never, man. This is gonna be the game for Hello Games, you know, from now on to spam, you know. Take an account that Evil Land is a MMO game, like just like this one. It has like a 15 years, you know, 15 years. The company just do that Evil Land, you know. Let me see if I can show you. Evil Online. Yeah, the company just do this Evil Online all the time. They got 15 years in the making with this game, you know. The whole company, you know, it's just there because this game, you know. This game is keeping alive the CCP company, I believe. Yeah, they got other projects. They got other projects. Evil Online is not the only project, but Evil Online is like the main project of that company, CCP, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. The Christian Nelson, welcome to the stream. Mr. Christian Nelson, welcome to the stream. Christian Nelson says, "Hey, Papa. Hey, Mr. Christian Nelson, how you doing? How do you feel, Mr. Christian Nelson? I hope you are ready to have some. No, Mr. Christian Nelson, today is a day where you get to talk. You get to ask the questions, you get to do all the thinking, so don't miss out, Mr. Christian Nelson. Don't take away the opportunities. Christian Nelson, do you have my Steam account? And oh yeah, you have my Steam account and everything. Yeah, Christian Nelson, because I'm trying to make sure today. I'm trying to make sure everybody can get the loot in August too, Mr. Christian Nelson, yeah. Bad? Oh, you feeling bad, Mr. Christian Nelson? Why, Mr. Christian Nelson, you feeling bad? You shouldn't feel bad, Mr. Christian Nelson. You shouldn't feel bad, Mr. Christian Nelson. Because today is Sunday, it's a pretty nice day, and I need to see my mates. Oh, really? Oh, well, Mr. Christian Nelson, I am here for you. I don't know, Hasogidon is playing No Man's Sky right now. It's streaming, you can check it out. Cody Joker is there watching the streams, you know, hosting my stream and everything. You know, Cody Joker is over there too. So we're here for you, Christian Nelson. Don't feel bad, you know. Every time you feel bad, just come into the streams and have fun. Come into the stream and have fun, because that's why I do it every day, you know, so people like you know, can come in, have fun and everything. You know, I really like to be available, so anything that you need, you just have to tell me. Christian Nelson, you foresee house, Jojo? Yeah, well, yeah, we are here. House is playing right now, it's streaming, you can check it out over there. Jojo, I don't know, Jojo's a pretty busy guy. It's difficult to see him online and everything. It's kind of difficult for me to know, because he got like a variable schedule. You know, his schedule is pretty different. It's pretty random, you know, which is pretty nice. You know, spontaneous. Yeah, people. Evil Line is one of the games that has a 15 years in the market. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, people kill games, you know. People got the power to kill the games, but if the developer wants to keep the game alive, if the developers wants to do some difference, they just can do it. It's pretty feasible, you know. Christian Nelson, thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream, Mr. Christian Nelson. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate it, Mr. Christian Nelson. You hosting my stream and bringing more people to the stream. This is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Yeah. Evil Line is a game that the developer keep alive for a long time, 15 years, still pumping. bringing new content, bringing new graphics, bringing new everything, you know. So when if the developer really cares about some games, they just don't close it. They just look the ways. They just look the ways to keep it alive, you know. Listen to the community and everything. Let's talk about law breakers. We were breaking law breakers. If we are gonna do something pretty nice with law breakers, we're gonna do something very nice with law breakers. We're gonna be streaming law breakers every single day. You know, that's why we got no polls in the channel. We got no polls in the channel. You know, we're gonna be streaming law breakers like every single day. Tomorrow is gonna be a law breakers. Yesterday was a law breakers stream. You know, yesterday was a law breakers stream. 5 hours straight of law breakers. We played yesterday. 5 hours straight of law breakers. Yeah, we took a pretty considerate, like a 1 hour to get a match. I don't know. People was getting pretty slow. We really take a long time to get a match, like an hour. Yeah, because it looks like people are going slow with the free law breakers thing, you know, because it's the content. You know, a lot of people doesn't stay with the game like we do. They doesn't matter the content. We're still here with the playing the game and everything. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people like to see maps almost at least every three months. You know, they need to see one map, that one new class, one new this, one new that. When people was talking to me, about law breakers, oh, it needs to be free to play. It needs to be free to play. I never liked the idea of free to play, but in a couple occasions, in a couple times, I say, but while law breakers needed, that is my personal opinion, is to create new content, is to update the game with new stuff, you know, new classes, new maps, and new everything, because it's proven, you know, it's confirmed right now. People only gonna stick with your game if you get new content, new good content, you know, no any kind of content, no any kind of crazy things like oh, what I'm gonna put a character, if the character is gonna be a pretty lame character with no style or anything, you know. Not supposed to be like that. Or I'm gonna make a map. The map is gonna be a repetition for another guy, another map with crazy colors, and that doesn't make any sense. And you know, it's gonna be all crap, pretty bad layout of the map. You know, if you do it like that, of course it's not gonna work. You know, you need to put new, exciting content to your games. Law breakers, that's the only thing they need. That's the only thing they need. New content. I watch a lot of people. I heard a lot of people talking about, oh, the new class. When is coming out? The new class, the class 10. When it's gonna coming out? Never came out. You know, the new maps. The people was talking about it. People was looking about it. Never came out. You know, because of all the things that was happening at that time. You know, the Nexon CEO say something. Then the studio Bosque Production needs to shut down. You know, it's a lot of crazy stuff. Bad decisions that Bosque Production took. You know, instead to release that content, sticking with law breakers, they try to do another game, Radical Heights and everything. You know, which wasn't it wasn't a bad decision, but when you got a small group of people playing, you know. When you have a small team developing a game, you need to take care. You need to be careful what kind of decisions you have to make, because that can decide the future of your company. That's what happens. You know, they took the decision to, oh, let's pause law breakers. Let's not talk about it. It was something pretty crazy. Like many months, people was waiting for some answer. They didn't say nothing about law breakers. They didn't say nothing. The people was waiting, nothing happens. And nothing happens. It was what is crazy, this situation. You know, people was leaving, you know, pretty bad management in the 2018. 2017 they killing it. 2017, every single content that they released was well received by the community. Every single thing that they were doing, you know, it was pretty good. The game was kind of new, fresh for a lot of people, you know. A lot of people was jumping out of the game, but a lot of people was coming to the game too. You know, 2017 was pretty good. You know, they were talking to the people, they were supporting the streamers. My posts, my videos, my streams, they were liking it all the time. Pretty good, pretty awesome. You know, I don't know what happened in 2018. They just get mute. They just get mute. They didn't want to communicate with nobody. They, you know, it was a bad mystery. Then after 5 months, I believe it was like that. After 5 months, they just released Radical Heights. You know, that really, I really like it. A lot of people like it, but that was the direction for them to do it. No, I don't believe it was the direction for them to do nothing. You know, it was a pretty risky. It was a pretty risky move that they did. You know, I believe Radical Heights store is already taken out. I believe. Let me see. Pretty bad. Oh no, it's over there. It's over here. Yeah, it was a pretty risky situation because, okay, Battle Royale, it was it's trending. You know, people like it, people are playing and everything. People want to see Battle Royale, but what happened? When I see this, I just laugh. I say, man, that was crazy, man. That's like a why now, you know, I was like that, why now? I was waiting for more Lawbreakers content. We were waiting for more, you know, class 10 new maps for Lawbreakers. Why you release this? You know, why you follow the trends? The video is over there, man. I remember that day when I see this. I believe it was House of Gideon that tells me everything. Oh man, this is a new Battle Royale game from Plus Key Productions. You say, why, man? This doesn't make any sense. It's like you know, it looks beautiful. It has a lot of color. You know, a lot of people didn't like the aesthetics. Say like, oh man, it doesn't look. It is finished or anything. You know, they call it streaming early access because they knew. You know, streaming early access. They knew. Look over there, stream early access. You know, they call it like that because they knew the game. It was still in its infancy. You know, it was still in alpha, or less than alpha. You know, there was a lot of stuff they want to implement, they put in the game, and they have to implement and put in the game. You know, they wasn't there. It wasn't there yet. So, man, when they told me that, I was asking me my question, like why you do that? Why you follow the trends? Why you like man? Lawbreakers is the game you have to focus on. You know, Lawbreakers is the game that people want to see what you're gonna do. You know, I don't know if they cut communication with the community of Lawbreakers. I don't know if the community of Lawbreakers just they give maybe the Lawbreakers community given to them a pretty negative idea of, oh, we are not gonna play Lawbreakers no more, you know, because a lot of people was not playing the game at all, you know. A lot of people was playing the game at all. A lot of people was practically, look at how many people, you know, we're talking 7,000 people. It was having the game. Because I believe 7,000 people it was the peak of Lawbreakers. Let me see. I'm gonna show you, people. I'm gonna show you. I'm looking for the charts. Yeah, 7,000 people was like the all-time peak for Lawbreakers, you know. So a lot of people bought the game. A lot of people playing the game, you know. That went to right now like 14 until 0. So for one side, Lawbreakers Bosky Productions really got like the idea of, oh, nobody wants to see about Lawbreakers. But what happened? It was the same content. You know, people already saw your content. People already play your game with the classes, you know. The maps are good addition to the game, but people wanted to see the new class, the class 10. You know, people want to see a new class, at least couple classes. You know, class 10. It was a good idea. Then release another class. You know, because what happened with Paladins? A pretty nice game from Hi-Res Studio. Pretty nice game from Hi-Res Studio. Paladins release a class almost every month. They have a new class. You know, a lot of those classes are repeated. You know, it look alike. You know, they look alike. Kind of do the same weapons. Like there is like a 2-3 guys with snipers. You know, there is like a 2-3 guys with machine guns. You know, there is like a 2-3 guys with guns. You know, you got Androsos, you got the law. How they call it, the law. You know, you got this lady with this rifle. You got another guy, Barry, the guy with the guy like with the military. I don't know the names, but you know, that's the idea. You got like a kind of repeated classes, but they have a pretty nice difference. One against the other. You know, they are not the same character at all. They look different, they play different. Maybe they can have the almost similar weapons, but they play different, they attack different and everything. So you know, that is one of the reasons. That's one factor that can keep your game alive when you update all the time. This game I don't like at all. The Paladins, everybody knows that make me sleepy. You know, I play it, it's entertaining, but it makes me sleepy. I don't know why. If it is the music, if it is the color of the game, I don't know why. I got this problem with this game. I tried to stream it, I streamed it like for 1 week. You know, we put the trailer at the beginning, pretty excited and everything, but it was hard for me to stream Paladins. You know, I streamed it like more than 1 week, like 2-3 weeks. But the game's killing it. Paladin is killing it thanks to the look. I think I have Paladins. Oh no, I don't have no Paladin. Thanks to the content all the time. Look how many 27 minutes to that. You know what I'm talking about? And I believe Lawbreakers is a better game than Paladins. You know, but Paladins killing it. Why? Because the content. They release content all the time. So you check the updates. Look at recent updates, view all. Let's check it out, all the updates. It was July 18 this month, you know. New Kogi's Revenge. You know what I'm talking about? These people are releasing content all the time. That's why a lot of Lawbreakers players went to play Paladins, you know. Look. July, right? New content in July. New content in June. You know? Look at how many they put in June. No? In June again, more content. Rise of Furia. No? Well, in the same month, they released two packages of content. You know, 2 days in the same month. You know, let's continue. Look at how many content. Look at how many things they put it. You know. Let's continue. What the? No. June again. Real Rejal, another game that they are pushing. You know, in the same month, June. Let's continue. May 30. You know, I was playing in May 18, the same month, another. You know what I'm talking about? They got every month they make sure they got 1 or 2 updates to the game. So they keep the community always in expectation. You know, always waiting for more. They always keep the community around. people, the players know that the game is being supported. For you know, it's being supported. It's being doing new thing. They keep it around. They keep it around. Every single game that you put, that you, if you wanna be successful, developers, I'm gonna say to the developers, every single game that you wanna be successful with it, that you wanna work for, you want your game to stay relevant for 5, 10 years. You know, see that's your plan. You need to put content on it. You're not supposed to be. You want games as a service. You have to put. You have to give the service. You know, you have to give the service. You can be. You can be releasing one content expecting to blow up. You know, and then it didn't blow up. I abandoned the game. What's happening right now? Right now, there is a bunch of games that were closed. You know, a bunch of games that were closed. Why? Because it didn't blow out in the way the developer believe. You know, Gigantic. I don't know. Let me see. When it's gonna be closed? Gigantic. Gigantic is in the closing. July 31. July 31. You know, we are in July 20. So Gigantic in a couple of days is gonna be closed. You know, and Tuesday, July Tuesday. You know, it's gonna be closed. You know, it is with heavy hearts that announced the January updates, the final content update for Gigantic, and the game server will discontinue on July 31, 2018. You know, pretty crazy situation when a developer has like a 4 or 5 years working in a game. They just decided, you know, to close it because couple months it didn't do good. You know, they released this game in July 2017. They kind of was struggling to find an audience with this game. Let's check out the numbers. Let's check it out the numbers. It's Gigantic. Let's check it out the numbers. Totally paid 8,000. A little bit more than Lawbreakers. A little bit more than Lawbreakers. But what happened? What happened? They were releasing content the way they were doing things, but it didn't do it in the way they were expecting. You know, they needed more than 8,000. They need more than 8,000 people playing. They need, you know, they was waiting. They was waiting for more. They was waiting for more. And these people was like updating the game all the time. Let me tell you. Let me check it out. You know, January 31, November 15. You know, October. No, every single time. No, they weren't like a monthly updates, you know, but they were pretty good. You know, September, August, October, September, October. It's like a 2 months. Every 2 months they were releasing. Yeah, like every 2 months they were releasing. September it has like a two updates in September. Yeah. So, you know, man. This is becoming a trend between developers, you know. Or they had like a 4 or 5 years working in a game. It's just because the game doesn't do in the way they expected, they just close it. And let me tell you, this game is for Perfect World too. You know, it's published by Perfect World. Perfect World Entertainment is a pretty old publisher. Pretty old publisher. It's not a new publisher that has many games. You know, Torchlight, Neverwinter, Star Trek, you know, Champions Online. You know, this one HOV. They got a bunch of games alive. Games that, in my eyes, weren't doing not that good. You know. Games that like they almost nobody play anymore, you know. I believe that. Let me see, Champions Online. Let me check it out, Champions Online. Let me check it out, Champions Online, because I don't believe that game is doing better than Gigantic. Oh yeah, it's doing so much better. Yeah, but look at the all-time peak 900. You know, not even do the same that Gigante, but people are playing. People are still around. Wow, you know, this is very crazy with games. You never know. You never know. Gigante, let me see. Gigante. Yeah, guys, it wasn't doing pretty good. The 24-hour peak is a pretty good measure. It tells you how much people are playing in a 24-hour period. You know. Yeah, I believe every single game from that publisher is doing better than Gigante, which is a shame because Gigante was a pretty nice game. Gigante was a pretty nice game, pretty good graphics, pretty fast-paced combat, fast-paced combat. You know, I don't know, but every single game that is doing good right now is not fast-paced combat game. I believe people, developers need to take that in account. You know, Fortnite, it is not fast paced. It looks fast paced. You know, it looks fast paced, but it doesn't have like the fast. Like it's not fast enough to be like skilled. Like you know what I'm saying? Like in Fortnite, or you build or you shoot. You know, or you build or you shoot. You don't have like this kind of freedom. In Gigante, you have like a lot of freedom, and in Low Breakers, it has a lot of freedom, which it push pretty high the skill that you need to know, that you need to have in order to play the game. You know, it puts the bar pretty high on the top right there in order to play. It makes the game challenging. The more freedom you have in a game, it makes them more challenging because the people that learn how to play, it's gonna be difficult to kill those people because they got that freedom. The people to learn the game is gonna be difficult too because they need to have the skills to learn the game, you know, in the way that the game is supposed to. You know, this game was pretty fast. Let me tell you, this game was pretty fast. In the trailers, you cannot see in the trailers. You know, you need to. Let me see. I believe this. Let me see. You more or less can see how fast they were running around and doing the things. I believe this one it showed me a little bit of gameplay. Yeah, it was a pretty fast game. I play it, I don't know how many times, but I played it like a couple times. I really like it. I didn't support it more because I was playing Low Breakers at the time. You know, I was playing Low Breakers, which is pretty nice. It was pretty nice because I was pretty busy playing Low Breakers. I didn't play this game. As you can see, it's just pretty fast paced. You know, it's a pretty nice game. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be no more. July 31 is gonna be the last day. I hope they did something. And let me tell you something. People. I don't know if it is because they had to pay for expensive servers. I don't know. But developers, I always say, developers not supposed to shoot down games. Developers not supposed to stop the games, the service. They're not supposed to do that. Supposed to talk to the community and let them talk. What is the problem? You know, why the people are leaving, why the people are not coming to play. You need to talk to the community because the game, you're doing the game for the people. You're not doing the game for yourself. You're not doing the game for, you know, for this. You're doing the game for to put in the market for the people. So, see, something's wrong. The people are leaving or something. You need it's a logical approach. Talk to the people. What is the problem? Check out in the forums. That's why you got a forums. That's why you got a forums because you go in the forums. Let me check it out. You go in the forums, you know. You see, you know, you see the post that has the most comment, you know, and just go over there, you know. You know, how did this game die? Look, somebody is asking. 21 comments. Somebody's asking, How did this game dams? This is like a good game. No, it's not a good game. It's a pretty awesome game. Say it came out in a rather crowded genre, right as the battle royale genre pretty much took over to the multi-market. MOBAs that established are safe, but good luck releasing a new one anytime soon. I heard Dev Team make some mistakes, but the game's amazing and unique. We don't even have a replacement for Gigante, except for Smile, which is a prehistoric game. You know what I'm talking about? I would say Paraguay is way back. Today with Smile is the second plane, but the person camera. Gigante and Paragon had vertical aiming, adding onto horizontal, you know? Also, meant their matters weren't flat. I guess it doesn't depend on what similarities you're looking at. What's the movement cameras? No. Extremely boring that even Microsoft drop support. Because for 9, what's this? Dead of a game. Because Jerry is oversaturated. Same things is gonna happen to autonomous making battle royale games. I have a legit fear we are going to have gaming market crash. MOBA is a market that looks like a gold mine, but in reality, MOBA players aren't interested in playing a new MOBA. Dota 2 and League of Legends players stick to the games and tend to play it for thousands of hours, man. It's pretty crazy. That's just my take on MOBA games as a person who playing them non-stop for many years. You call it the trolling. You are trying to compare this in mind. This game has several other recent features. Are the big red flag for the idea of the games as service? Guys, it's like a silence on luring people into developers onto rocking goals, right? With the promises of fat revenue stream, the perpetually flowing in your game is a hit. The hidden danger is that developing your game is an only service client means you don't have a single box of products to sell. Box in the case of digital only PC games, meaning a game is completed with itself, can be played without a company paying to maintain server. This guy, it looks like he knows a lot of stuff. Because of this, it is possible for a dedicated fan base to keep the game like a Gigante alive. The plug is pulled and the game becomes non-functional. I am coming to believe that there is a particular kind of user anxiety over games as a service. Players don't want to invest time in something that may flop in 6 months. And that's very bad for guys. It means people won't spend money in the early months of your free-to-play guys client because there is no faith in it, which means it won't make money, which means it will fail in 6 months. Just like a potential players worry about. It's just a shame to see the hard work of developers wasted like this. A lot of time and effort was put into Gigante and Paragon and etc. If a bunch of fans wants to play Unreal Tournament 2004, they can just launch the game, set up the service and invite audience. Yeah, but that's totally different. It is totally different. Yeah, everybody has Unreal Tournament 2004, man. Everybody has Unreal Tournament. I never checked the numbers. Let's check it out, the numbers for Unreal Tournament. Yeah, like Unreal Tournament. I believe Unreal Tournament. I believe it's killing it. It's killing everybody without mercy. Oh no, look at the time P it's not even 1,000 people. I don't believe these numbers are good because this game was played all the time. Yeah, but people was playing, 37 people was playing more than Lawbreakers, man. More than Lawbreakers. They had to say something, you know. They had to say something. They had to. Yeah, this game everybody can run it too, because it's not a new game. The graphics are not that extreme. I put a lot of time in this game. I believe Cliff Lesinski work in this game too, people. The owner of Boss Keep Productions, you know. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. People are gonna say thank you to the people that subscribe to my channel, which is a pretty awesome people that support my channel all the time. You know, I'm gonna say thank you to Code Ninja Gaming for the support. Thank you for everything you do. Code Ninja Gaming is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to see you in the chats one day. You know. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. Code Ninja Gaming. People follow Mr. Code Ninja Gaming. Pretty nice guy. You know, pretty nice guy. Streaming all kind of games, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. You know, I'm gonna say thank you to Sit with 395. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the sub. It's really appreciated. It's really pretty nice. Really motivates me to continue forward, Mr. Sit with 395. People follow Sit with 395. Pretty nice guy. You know, streaming all kind of games. When I say all kind of games with 795, I mean it, because he's playing games that I don't even saw in my life. Yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty awesome. I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. Hasugita. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for everything you do. Mr. Hasugita is playing right now. He's playing No Man's Skies. You can check it. If you wanna check it out, you can go right now and check it out. You know, Mr. Hasugita, very nice guy. Streaming No Man's Sky, which is a pretty awesome game, you know, created by Halo Games. You know, follow him, Hasukita too, which is a pretty nice guy. You know, streaming all kind of games. Fuzzy Chelsea, Miss Fuzzy Chelsea, pretty nice guy too. I'm gonna say thank you to Miss Fuzzy Chelsea for the sub. You know, thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty nice girl. I'm sorry, pretty nice girl. Yeah, she plays all kind of games too. All kind of games. She was playing the last time when she was playing this game. How they call it? Detroit Become Human. Pretty nice game. Pretty nice game. She like to play those kind of games with pretty huge amount of history, content, and visuals. Yeah, because that game looks like a movie. That game is pretty good. Yeah, check it out, Miss First Justice. Follow her. You will like it. You will like it, which is pretty nice. Yeah, people. Well, I hope the developers find the clue to do the games. This game, this year, 2017, 2018, was like the year with all the closing games, you know, the closing game, which is pretty crazy. I don't know why is that happening. People, the community, not even the community knows like why the games are dying. Not even the community knows, you know, which is pretty crazy. But new content can save your game, you know. Given the idea that you are making content every single month, giving the idea as a developer, giving the idea to the people, or not giving the idea, you know, make sure they understand you are supporting the game, that you are releasing content every single day. You know, don't just put the game expect to blow up without talking to the community, without releasing new content or anything, because that is gonna be dangerous. You know, let me tell you, games right now it's not just games. You know, it's not computer creating those games. There is people behind it. You know, they are creating those games. They are doing all the things, you know. Inlands of Night, people. This game, it was presented to me as a battle royale. You know, you need to buy it. It's like a 25 bucks. It's still in early access. Yeah, it was presented to me as a battle royale game, which is. I was jumping right away to watch a couple of streams because I really wanted to see it. What is this game about? It kind of looks beautiful, kind of looks nice, you know. But it is a battle royale game. It's a game that maybe you saw me last week playing H1C1, another battle royale. But this is not the kind of games that I really like to play, you know. I really like multiplayer games, but it has to be more action-packed, you know. This game has a trailer. Very action oriented, you know, only putting those moments of engagement. which kind of mislead couple of my friends, you know, to think that this game was like a fast pace all the time, killing, you know, and everything. See, that's the goal that developers want to do, you know. You need to put more people in the map. You need to put more tools, you know, more tools to detect people, or you know, or to tell it to the people, oh, the people is in that direction, the people is that in another direction, you know, some kind of visor or some kind of radar, like a Radical Highs have it, you know. Radical Highs have like a little radar that tells you, oh, somebody's close to you. Instead of being collecting items and everything, make sure to look for that guy that is close to you, you know, because if that guy finds you, you're gonna die. You know, it has this nice mechanics that it helps to find people, to get close to the people, and destroy almost for completely those moments, those silent moments in Battle Royale that you don't know where nobody it is, they don't know where you are. If the zone is closing in, you only experience a little bit of more action when it's almost in the end of the match, you know. You almost experience, but see, they want to do that with this game, like since you jump into the island, you have the ability to find people and go eliminating people, you know, pretty fast. They should do something like that, like a radar or something, so people can get together. I believe this game has something like that, I believe. Or is the map, I believe, only? Yeah, I don't believe it has it, because I was watching a couple of streams. It didn't have it, nothing like that, but they should do something like that. But what you see that she pulls when she get like, it give me the idea it's like a woman that you are, you know, it looks like a woman, hands. I don't know if they show in the map like a ball that you, let me see, I believe, let me be prepared. Let me be prepared. I believe it's the map only. It doesn't tell you that it's not radar or anything like that. It's just a map. Oh, they don't show it in the trailers. I thought they show it in the trailers. That thing. I believe this thing is only the map. You know, it's only the map that show. It doesn't show the enemies or anything. You have to implement some kind of radar. You know, some items that you take in the map enable some radar, so you know, at least you know the direction. That does maybe don't put a radar that tells you exactly what it is, the enemy, but put you a radar that tells you like with something. Oh, it's in this direction. It's in that direction, or it's in that direction. So you know where you have to go. You know where you have to go. Don't let only the circle. I believe it's a circle that shrinks like every single Battle Royale game out there. Don't just let the circle pull the people together, you know. Give it the ability for the people to get close one onto each other, so you don't have, so the people don't experience those moments that almost nobody likes it, when everybody's just running looking for enemy, or running. One guy just sniper from far away, you just die. You know? I know it's part of the game, but you can circumvent. You know, developers, you can circumvent those kind of or things that almost nobody likes. You know, you kind of can circumvent those things that almost nobody likes, which makes for a game pretty kind of boring. You know, pretty kind of boring. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. You know? People, we are gonna be playing Lawbreakers the whole month. Let me put the Lawbreakers again so you know that what I'm talking about. You know, we are gonna be playing Lawbreakers the whole month. Tomorrow is gonna be another Lawbreakers stream. you know, 2 hours something, you know. It's not gonna be like yesterday 5 hour. 5 hour, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, it was really crazy. Yeah, I did that because I took so much time to find matches, you know. Then I was getting into the song with the game, you know. But at the end of the streams, almost at the end of the streams, I have to, not at the end of the stream, I was planning to continue more than 5 hours, but the servers was acting up, was creating crazy, you know. It put me in a game that never begins. You have to wait, you know. It looks like some people were playing, but I wasn't able to play, which was pretty crazy. Yeah, the server was like that, so it forced me to finish the stream, you know. But tomorrow, I hope I find matches right away. You know, I hope I find matches right away. Let's see what Steam tells me about similar games like Lawbreakers. You know, Mid-Air is in my wishlist. It says like it's similar to Lawbreakers. Well, really, it is for sure similar to Lawbreakers. Disco Dodgeball, it is similar to Lawbreakers. I don't know. Let me check it out. Can you? Oh no, I cannot do that. A Disco Dodgeball. They say similar to Lawbreakers. Very positive for a lot of people that play the game. Has the reviews very positive. Or it's dodgeball. It's straight up dodgeball. You got a ball. You need to throw to the people. So. Yeah, the colors are pretty crazy. You know? It's like a disco club. Some kind of throne. It looks like some kind of throne. Very electronic. Very old school. Oh, 360 nose ball. Look at 360. Nose ball. So people can see you doing those things when you're flying from the sky, flying from the sky. It has like some deal of low gravity too into it. I don't know, looking interesting. The other day I was thinking about a game like this, like dodgeball game, like a man. I want to find some dodgeball games to play because the mechanics is like you have to do it with the same ball, you know. You don't reload, or you don't, you know, you have to look for a ball to do the things that you're supposed to do, you know. You don't reload, you know, you just have one shot, you know. You just have one shot in order to get the thing that you want, to kill the people and everything. Good thing that the game tells you, hit this guy, get this ball, do this, you know. It doesn't really tell you what to do, but it really helps you a little bit to identify, you know, which is pretty nice. At least that's what it looks like in the trailers, you know. That you can the game itself, it kind of helps you to oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, you know, which is pretty nice. It is pretty awesome. Let's check it out, another game that, yeah, Counter-Strike, like Lawbreakers. I don't know. It's a Team Fortress is definitely like Lawbreakers. I don't know if I play it in the future. Like Team Fortress. Team Fortress has some environment that I don't like. It's kind of boring for me. Like the voice of in the in-game voice, like it doesn't give me like the hype that I'm looking for. Team Fortress Classic. Still people playing a lot. Still people playing Team Fortress Classic like a lot. You know, let me check it out. Let me check out the numbers for that one. I never check out the numbers for this game. For Team Fortress. Team Fortress. That's how you call it. Yeah, Classic. Wow, OTP was 199.91. That's well, they people still playing, you know, but 86, 24-hour peak. But I believe a lot of those numbers are kind of crazy. Are not like a super accurate because the guys that created this thing spy, it looks like a Thin Chart is and Thin Spy work together. I don't know because look, you see, Thin Chart. In a Thin Chart, you got people from Thin Spy talking. You know, I believe it's the same company. You know, or Thin Spy give you some insights to help a little bit Steam charts, you know, something like that. I don't know what is the relationship between them, but I believe they have some relation. So the Steam Spy, this software Steam Spy, it has its own website, you know, Steam Spy. Let me show you. I recently have a little bit of problem getting those numbers, you know, from the Steam store because Steam decided to make private a lot of profiles in the store, you know, for privacy reasons, you know, privacy reasons. So he get a little bit affected for that, you know. He get a little bit affected for that. I believe he's kind of fix it, or he's fixing it, because all depends on Steam, you know. All depends on Bob, what Bob will do, what Bob was allow or not allowed to put. So the numbers, he said, I believe the last time that the numbers are like a kind of, you know, they're working, but not in 100%, you know. That's what I believe. Let me see. The rocketing, oh no, that's all news. That's all news. Let me see. Let me see. It's a pain they need to band together and try to start trying to keep us in the dark. Yeah, Bob, I believe Bob is not doing it on purpose, you know. Remember that right now in Europe there is some new laws. There is some new laws in Europe that is affecting every single website. Even my website is affecting. You go to backward.net, you're gonna get a little. You see this thing? You're gonna get this thing. By law, every single website has to do that. You know. So it's telling it to the people that in the website is being collected information and cookies, you know, for ad person. In my case, in my website is those commercials over there that is taking information. You know, this is a Google AdSense, you know, Google AdSense ads, you know. If it works with cookies and everything, those are the ones. But not myself. I don't take information for the people because my website is just a page with links to the different websites, to the blogs. You know, my blog, to Blogger. I don't have the back end to collecting people's information. I don't even have the needs to do it because I don't sell information. You know, it's a link to my Twitters, a link to my to the Facebook. Backward Facebook. This guy was Domino Rising because we are doing Domino Rising, you know. YouTube's, you know, for Domino Rising. That's how it is. That's how it is for in my case. But a lot of websites it got really, including the website for Valve, it got a little bit affected for that. You know, a little bit affected for that. This case is in my wish list. It's in my wish list. I was looking forward to play this game from 2016, yeah. Then Lawbreakers came in with the announcement, you know. I was playing PlanetSide 2 too, you know. But this game, it killed it, you know. It killed it when it came out. It kind of killed it. Let me see if I can check it out. It's like that, toxic. I believe it's con cat. Oh, what is the name of the game? What is the name of the game? It's kind of difficult. Check out the numbers. Wow, it didn't do good either. It didn't do good. I believe those numbers are crazy because if we go to the store, you know, 1,300 something. If we go to the store, you got more 4,000 with mostly positives. You know what I'm talking about, people with the numbers? 4,000 people. It got a mostly positive review for this game. The Steam chart is just showing 1,000 people play. 1,000 people playing like the peak. You know, how's 1,000 people playing the peak, which is pretty odd. It's a pretty odd difference. You know, 1,300 something against 4,000 review. It's like a pretty crazy, difference. You know. But if you like play like a Unreal Tournament, even low breakers, you will like this kind of game. Looking forward to play this game too. It looks pretty nice. It's more like Unreal Tournament than low breakers. And Quake Champions Arena. Oh, this map is like a Unreal Tournament map. Yeah, the one. Deck. This is deck from Unreal Tournament. This is the map deck for Unreal Tournament. Look, it's the same map, but the different colors. Yeah, it was a great map. That's why games like this kinda give those tributes maps. You know, make those tributes maps because those maps are pretty good. You know, are pretty competitive map. Pretty nice. When they came out, it was a boom. It was a boom, you know, in the market. So that's why they do it again. That's why they I believe, of course, they get some permission from the owners from Epic Games, you know, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome, pretty cool. I believe if you do the map, it doesn't matter if it's from another game. You know. You don't have to do nothing because it's another game, you know. I believe that's the logic behind it. I believe that's the logic behind it. But I can be wrong. I can be totally wrong. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like where I can see the trends, top sellers. Top sellings. We got No Man's Sky in the top. That's our top sellings. Wow. Really? Let me check it out here. Let me do a little bit research to know top selling. Monster Hunter World. I don't know why they have like a two list. This is the No Man's Sky before Monster Hunter. Top selling. It says Monster Hunter right here. It looks like you have to be careful. All global top sellers. Let me see. No Man's Sky. Yeah, it looks like you need to be careful to when you're watching the list because depending on the page that you are, it gives you like a different information. I look like this is the more accurate one. You know, No Man's Sky, the top. I feel happy for Hello Game that is doing good. You know, I just don't want that Shane Murray continues talking because he proved the game damage his own work just by talking. You know, he had to be careful. Then we got player no battleground. You know, a lot of people has this game. That's why it's the second place, but it's still selling. It's still selling like a hotcakes. Then we got Monster Hunter World. You know, it's still selling a lot. It's a pretty nice game. Monster Hunter World. Very nice game. I was looking forward. Let me put it in my wish list because I'm looking forward to play this game. It really looks beautiful. I don't even know if my computer is gonna be able to run it because it's impressive, man. The colors, the places, it is pretty crazy. Finally coming to PC. It's already on PC. You know, released in August 9, 2018. Release day August. Oh, pre-purchase. Oh, it's coming. Available in August 9. Yeah. Oh, that's why people are not talking about this in PC. They only playing in PS4. That's why, because they only playing in PS4 because it's still not released in August. Is coming, August 9, 2018. Yeah. Yeah, looking forward to see if I can get it too. I got the beta version of Monster Hunter, which is it's a pretty nice game. I believe it's called Monster Hunter United, which is it's not beta version. It's a PlayStation 1 version ported into beta. You know, you can play in the beta, or you can play in your PlayStation 1, I believe, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, I believe. I can't tell you like 100% because I don't own PlayStation. I don't own any of those consoles. I only have the beta. That's it. I have every single game from the PlayStation 1, yeah, PlayStation 1 has many games. They should release PlayStation 2 games. I don't know what happened with that console that there is no games from PlayStation 2 in the beta or port to the PlayStation 3. I don't know what is happening with that console or with those IPs. I believe the problem is the IPs. Yeah, PlayStation 2. It was a time that the console it was getting pretty crazy games, you know. Grand Theft Auto is still selling. Grand Theft Auto at $20 now. Wow. I bought this game 60 bucks just when they released it. I never had a Grand Theft Auto game before, and I bought it because this one, it was looking super good, you know, with the graphics, with everything that they were doing. It was super good, and that's why I bought it. It's totally different. If you never play Grand Theft Auto, it's totally different from the other ones, from the old ones. It's totally different. Rocket League still selling. I don't understand this top selling list because I don't believe a lot of those games are not selling like that. I don't know why they still put in top sellers. It looks like at the global top selling global is. It tells you the game that I don't know. I don't know what around the world global top selling. I don't know what that means. It's pretty confusing. Global top selling. I don't know if it's around the world or or global is about all the games in the store. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they had to top selling and global top selling. Let me see top selling. That Rocket League is still selling? Wow, I didn't know that. Look, in the global battlegrounds is like a second place. In this one, it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Black Desert Online, Vampire is selling a lot. And look at what is the position. They don't have numbers. They should put numbers over there. Fire is still selling. Wow, it's impressive. This game came out in 2017, July. It's still selling. People like it. People like it a lot. Super Giant, yeah, Super Giant Games. It's a great developer. Badella is still selling. Space Engineers, really? Wrath, yeah, it's a new game. Stardew Valley, Door Kickers, wow. Yeah, there is a lot of games that was. I know Liz. I know Herden. Look at Russ. Russ was in the top before like forever. And now it's the day for the Russ to give a chance to other people. But It looks like they're still selling. They're still selling pretty good. And I believe they changed the game graphics. I don't know why it looks like this. It's still looking like this. Yeah, they really, you see, they changed the graphics a lot. I don't know why it's still looking like a old game, like the old version. This is how it looks like now. Now with more graphics and anything. That video is kind of misleading. Yeah, they should make another trailer because the graphics of the game is changed a lot. This trailer, it doesn't make like 100% justice of the game. The scenes at Rainbow Six Siege. People gonna take 1 minute only. I come in 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. And coming back in 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, don't go anywhere. I coming back in 1 minute. Yeah, people, I'm back. I'm back for more. Yeah, I'm back. Let me put the little Pikachu that it caught people's attention. I put it. I am back. I am back. Yeah, I am back. People, I believe Cyberpunk. Let me see, Cyberpunk. They don't have the. They don't have the Cyberpunk over here. Oh, I believe that against Cyberpunk 2077 is not coming to Steam. I don't know, because those people have like a, let me see, Witcher. Yeah, they have all the Witcher games are here, you know, in the Steam. But I don't know if Cyberpunk is coming for Steam. I'm not sure. See, Cyberpunk 2077 is coming for Steam, but it's a game that a lot of people are waiting to play. there's a lot of people trying to play this game. Look at the my spawns me. Yeah, it looks like this game. Everybody's waiting for it, for the Cyberpunk 2077 game. It's pretty awesome. The trailer is a CGI trailer. I know, you know, it's not the game footage, you know. Anything over here, it looks magical, pretty awesome, you know, because that's what those trailers do, you know. Those trailers are designed for the investors, people. Don't get mad when your favorite game company does get trailers like this. And they're just trying to get more investors into the project. Investors, they're only gonna invest the money if they see something good, you know, if they see something promised. It's the only way to explain to them, not misleading, not misleading, but to explain to them what the game is about is by doing some trailers like this, you know. Right now we are in an age, you know, we are in a time that you wanna, as a gamer, you wanna be misled, you are gonna be misled, you know, because see a trailer like this, thinking, oh, it's gonna be like this. Those are the actual graphics. Those are, you know, come on, man. You know, we know already that those trailers are for show the game. You know, show what the game is about, to give you an idea how the universe is about. You know, but it's not like they're not showing gameplay over there. You know, they're not showing nothing gameplay. They're not showing nothing that. They're not showing not even the graphics of the real graphics of the game, you know. They're just telling you, oh, it's a fantastic world where people are like this. This is the thing that you may encounter in the game, you know. Those are the things that you may see in the game, you know. Maybe you can go into the train, you know. Maybe you can find people in the streets like that, you know, everywhere. Just to give you an idea. They're not trying to mislead people or anything like that. Whoever get the wrong information, like, oh man, I see the trailer, it was super cool, the game is not like that. But let me tell you, this game, Cyberpunk 2077, the people that saw the demo, they got a demo. They got a demo that they show in E3, I believe. Yeah, in E3. So the people that show they play the demo, they say, man, this game is crazy. You know, this game is crazy. You know, I believe somebody said like the graphics are like this, like this. Let me show you, because I believe those parts are for gameplay, like these parts like that. Maybe not this part, but this part, I believe it's gameplay. I believe this one is gameplay too. You know, and this trailer kind of mix. They kind of mix the gameplay with the CGI trailer. This is CGI at all. You know, maybe part of the history. You know, they got part of the history, part of the stuff over there. You know, or maybe they just created everything you see over here just for the trailer. You know, anything can happen. Anything is possible. We don't know nothing about, because they are pretty careful. They are being pretty careful with the information they are releasing into the people, so people don't get the wrong idea. You know, people don't get the wrong idea. You don't get ahead. You know, mislead or anything. By the way, this is Mike Ponsme, you know, creator of Cyberpunk. You know, the original IP. I believe he created the tabletop game Cyberpunk 2020. You know, and now he's creating the game Cyberpunk 2077. I believe he's the owner, the author, the creator, I believe, the Cyberpunk genre or the Cyberpunk IP only. I'm not pretty sure, but he's a visionary. You know, he's a guy that really likes that. So you heard heard him talking about how he described the world that he has in his mind. It's pretty crazy, you know. It's pretty nice. The Cyberpunk IP is already fleshed out. It's already in a tabletop game. The people used to play. I believe you still can buy the game, the tabletop game. I believe they still have. I believe those. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2020. You see, they got art for the game from the tabletop game. Yeah, you can. I believe you can still purchase and play the game with your friends and everything, you know, which is pretty nice. This Cyberpunk 2077, this new game, it's gonna be awesome because tabletop games are pretty deep. They got a lot of content. They are pretty interesting, and I believe he's gonna do the same with this game too. It's gonna be super deep, you know, with a lot of choices, you know, with a lot of content, places to go and everything. Some people say it's gonna be like The Witcher. It's gonna be like The Witcher, you know, with that deepness. I believe one of the developers say that it's gonna be bigger than The Witcher, you know. You know, it's gonna be like this game, Cyberpunk 2077, is something that, in the way they was talking, like something that they never done before. You know, this is gonna be challenging for them to make, and it's gonna be better than the Witch, bigger than the Witch. Not better, because the Witch is something else. It's different. But Cyberpunk 2077 is gonna be like bigger, and the maps are bigger, and everything. Like yeah, like the map inside Cyberpunk 2077 is super big than the, yeah, because Cyberpunk is a pretty fleshed out IP, you know, has a tabletop game. So the city of Cyberpunk, the characters, the companies, the corporations, you know, the factions, everything is laid down already, you know. They just have to translate that to the game, and that's it. Well, in this new trailer, I don't see these guys. I didn't see those guys. I wonder what they're gonna do with those guys, you know. That was in the first trailer. In this first trailers, I don't know what they're gonna do with those police guys, you know. If they're gonna be NPC, is you gonna be able to play with them, or it just was part of the history? I believe it was part of the history, part of the Cyberpunk history, you know, Cyberpunk 2077 history. But they should do something about it, because this trailer shows something that happens. They showed a lot about this guy, you know. Could you be able to be a police like this guy, you know? Like, I understand it was early when they showed this. Yeah, we're talking about in 2013, you know. We're talking about 5 years, you know. From that to here to now, they release, they developed a trailer. They developed a demo too for the game, you know. So they kinda finishing the game. When it's gonna be released the game? I don't believe they have date yet. I don't believe they have date. Yeah, I believe they don't have no date yet. The when it's gonna be released. And this is the website of Cyberpunk. Yeah. Yeah, a pretty nice website. Oh, they just have pictures and everything. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna be released, this game. I believe they don't have the date yet, you know. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, they're putting everything like a computer terminal from the 80s, more than anything else. Yeah, cyberpunk genre has a lot of things from the 80s. You know, how the people used to look at the future in the 80s, pretty busy with a lot of technology everywhere and everything. Uh, it's kind of it's kind of not realistic at all because we see that the technology is getting more invisible every single day. You know, you're gonna be able to talk to the people without using cell phone because the cell phone is gonna be in your head. You know, you're gonna be able to do a pay for monies without credit card because in your hand is gonna be the credit card implanted in your hands. You know, for some in some ways. So technology is not gonna be so crazy like that. Cuisine Royale, what is this? Now they're taking Battle Royale genre and doing crazy stuff like a comedy game. Cuisine. Oh, are from the people that makes. Oh yeah, the Gaijin. Oh, that flow software. It was the developer. Let me see how many. Oh no, it's only that's the only game. Well, if it is distribute for Gaijin, it has to be it has to be good because Gaijin has a lot of games. But this is not the Gaijin. Yeah, they are behind another. Let me see. Yeah, Gaijin Entertainment is the same from the airplanes games. I don't from the war. How the name war something. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. It has to be super. It has to be very crazy game. Oh look, like the people has a lot of instead of armor they take like kitchen stuff, kitchen appliances and put in their. Oh, that's pretty crazy. What? Wow, look at 7,000 positive. Oh man, PUBG, run for your life. Because Gaijin came in with a battle royale totally different. June 15. This game was an April Fool's joke that was meant to be making fun of PUBG. So why is better than PUBG? Seriously, more than fun than PUBG. This this is the problem with users review that you never know the truth until you play because Lowercase is let me show you why. Lowercase was mostly positive and now it's mixed, all reviews mixed. It was mostly positive, like the recent reviews. The whole thing was mostly positive. Now it's mixed. That's why I don't trust user reviews because they not go for what it is. They go for what they believe it is. You know, which is not recommended. If they don't like the developer, they're gonna put it. They're gonna do. They're not gonna do a good review. If they don't like the graphics of the game, they're not gonna do a good review. The game could be pretty nice, but the game could be the best, but it doesn't have the graphics and the things that the people like. Of course, graphics you should take an account when you're doing a review. You should take an account the graphics. I'm not saying no, but don't just bash the game just because you don't like the graphics, just because you don't like the idea behind it. Even when the game is good, you say, "Oh no, I don't like it because the idea," or like the Steam reviews doesn't have a real system because it's a binary system, or you recommend it or you don't recommend it, which is pretty crazy. Sometimes I see people recommending a game, and they put a pretty bad review, like they recommend the game, then they say, "Oh, this game is no good." It's kind of misleading. People do those things all the time, or they don't recommend the game and say, "Oh, this game is awesome," but I don't recommend it because the price tag, or because of little things like that. Even when the game is awesome, which it's kind of don't trust. That's why I got a lot of negative games that I bought it. I play, I like it, or mixed games like Lawbreakers. It's a mixed games. Now it's a mixed game. It was supposed to be positive. Now it's a mixed games because reason, because now it's free to play. A lot of people was waiting for the free to play, right? Now it's free to play. Now you can just download it and play. But it is what it is, man. It's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy, man. Yeah, people. Let me check it out. See if I can find something over here. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. This one has like a lot of. Yeah, I hope. Battle Royale games are pretty in demand right now. A lot of people are playing those games. Let me check it out the numbers for this game. Question Royale. What is it? Into the Bridge? Oh, look at all-time peak 8,000. Wow, it's doing good. Why always those numbers 8,000? Oh, it's dropping players from 8,000 was to 4,000. I don't know, man. I always saw those numbers in the Battle Royale game, like a 7,000. Like Hareka Highs was around that numbers too. Lawbreakers was, oh no, Hareka High was bigger than that. Was 20,000, 12,000, I believe. Yeah, 12,000. You see, 12,000. Yeah, I always see those numbers like a 7,000, 8,000. It looks for me like it's the same people that jump into one game to another. It kind of feels like that to me. Like they went to this game, they didn't like it, they went to another game. It's like the same group of people that in coincidence they get together. What I'm gonna say, originally an April jokes from developers of a squad-based MMO shooter enlisted. Oh, Question Royale has highly appreciated by players and is now released as a standalone title. Oh. Question Royale is an all-kitchen warfare battle royale game with the most honest system for loot boxes ever. it looks cool. The graphics are pretty nice, especially this guy with the little thing. It doesn't look bad at all. It doesn't look bad at all. The map is full of vegetation, full of details. Look at this. With the guns. Look at the bags. Wow, that's crazy. The guy has something from the hospital. Yeah, I don't know how they call it in English. Oh, it looks like this is the indicate you help. It looks like, you see. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it looks like that indicate you have, or maybe it's like some kind of perks. Yeah, because some of them doesn't have it. Some of them have it. That's very crazy. Yeah, video games is like this, like jokes like this. Yeah, it sometimes get crazy good. People really like it. People really like it. I really feel good to see many games, many old games in the top seller. In the top seller over here, I see like many old games like a Rocket League, Grand Theft Auto 5, you know, Dead by Daylight, 2016, you know, Space Engineer from 2013, you know, it's still in the top seller. That's supposed to give you a message to the developers that are developing new games. Why these old games are still relevant? Yeah, why those old games are still rocking like a hurricane? Why? The gameplay, the content, you know, the content, the gameplay. How easy it is to just buy the game and enjoy it, you know, without having to be online all the time, or without having to be, yeah, online all the time. Those games like online all the time, thinking people are not liking it. People wants to be able to buy the game and disconnect disconnect the computer for the internet if they want to. You know, they don't want to be connected all the time. Some people can not connect all the time. Some people can connect the computer at some point, buy a game, then disconnect it. You know, some people doesn't have internet like fully. You know, a lot of people, they just connect it for a couple hours a day. If they don't connect no more, you know, some states are like that. You guys still a station, you say that they have like a cap in the internet, like the ISP measure the amount of internet that they're using, you know, which is, you ask me, it's pretty crazy to, you know, that you still have that is still happening, something like that, you know, like a dial-up. You know, the dial-up, it was like that, but now there is no, I believe it is no need for that. It is, yeah, they had data cap, they had data, all kind of limitation for the data. So a lot of those people buy games on Steam. You know, a lot of those people buy games on Steam. They're not always connected. That's why a lot of people. That's why single player game. It's not like the only reason, but this is one of the reasons why a lot of people prefer single player games. You know, or games with bots. You know, that doesn't have to be. Wow, what is this? A space elevator. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be connected all the time on the internet, you know. That's why a lot of people complain, oh, those games, single player games, it has to be connected on the internet all the time. Why? Yeah, man, in this game, Space Engineers, people create crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Look, you can be in your ship, land in the space elevator, do whatever you have to do, and go on, you know? Yeah, space elevator is something that it could help the, you know, some people doesn't have to use like a rocket all the time if they want to go to space. It could help to put people in space, maybe not faster, but more, not faster but more effective, you know, with less problems and everything. Like some people say tourism a reality, a space tourism. You know, if they do something like the space elevator. But the space elevator, it has to be like a vehicle, you know, with proportion and everything, that goes alongside with the like a satellite, in some way. It has to be like a satellite, you know, because once it gets into orbit, what's gonna happen? You know, it's gonna be around the planet. I don't know. You know, there's some challenges that they have to overcome in order to do that. Make it work. Or they put ladies in the space in the space engineer. That's how they announced that. Oh, we got ladies over here. What was that? What was the last update of this game? Let me check it out, people. The last update of this game was. Oh, this game has a lot of. July 19th. Oh, it's pretty recent. That's why it's in the top seller, because people are watching this, are checking out this. Yeah, this community is pretty huge. The space engineers community is pretty huge. It is. Look, very positive. 48,000. Very positive. Yeah, Kids so for this developer has another game. It's called like a medieval engineers, I believe. Yeah, medieval engineers. Which is a pretty awesome game too. I don't know what happened with this one. Minor Wars. This game like a mostly negative. Wow. Like I never get to Minor Wars. I don't know, for some reason this game never catch like a people's attention. Never catch people's attention. I don't know why. This one, Minor Wars. Wow, yeah, it was too low. The one person playing. Look, it's only one person playing this game. Mine Wars Arena. All time P4 people. What? I don't know. For being from those developers, the space engineer developers, it getting like so bad with that game. Maybe people doesn't know about that game. I don't know. But that was crazy. Medieval engineers. I got a wish list. Oh no, I'm gonna put a wish list. I got the space engineers, but this one is pretty interesting because this one is in the medieval times, you know, working with castles and everything. In the trailer they show all the things that you can do. Oh, it looks like they put a lot of different biomes. You can mine new ores. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this one is like a more grounded. Like the physics and everything are more realistic than space engineers. Space engineers in the space, so zero gravity is a factor. Over here, there is no zero gravities, you know. I make linseed oil. Yeah, this is very nice. You have your own castle and everything. You can do your own. Look, you can do like build mechanical blocks. This is a mill. You can do your own mill and everything. You can build mechanical blocks. Oh, really? Like you can do crazy contractions in this game. Like yeah, that's pretty nice. You can do constructions and everything. Call it mechanical blocks. Look at with woods and everything. That's pretty nice. Oh, this is like a saw. Now with new biomes, new resources. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. It doesn't have the it doesn't have the support of a space engineer. Yeah, it doesn't have like the same support of a space engineer. Look at his last update was in June 5. It doesn't have like the support of for the community. It doesn't have a big community like space engineers, but it's shaping up. Look at the words. It's pretty nice. It's shaping up to be a nice game, you know. One of these days you're gonna see this game everywhere. Yeah. I hope they continue doing his thing. Let me tell you, these people has been working with this game, you know, mostly out of the radar, little by little, you know, supporting his games all the time, which is very nice. Supporting his game almost all the time, which is what people want, you know. This is what people want. Games that when people know that the game is not gonna be supported for the developer, they just don't continue. No? People, let's check it out. Some popular games over here, new popular releases, I believe that I call it, because the new releases are not gonna be checking it anymore. There's so many bujais, you know, new releases. There's a lot of bujais over here. You don't even know. Most of the times it's about ladies. yeah. Steam is supposed to be more selective with the games, man. Every time I see anime thing like this, I don't even gonna show it. Yeah, Nikapara Extra has a 10% off. The Banner Saga, oh yeah, this one's pretty nice. Banner Saga 3. Oh, they got a 3-part already. I don't even play the first one. That's pretty nice. One of the good things about this game, Banner Saga, is the animation. The animation is pretty nice. It's minimalistic, but it's pretty nice.
Coding your own games is easier than you think.
It is pretty awesome.
You know, you should take this online Unity course on Udemy.
Oh, what is that? What is that? they put me a trailer after the song. Yeah, this Banner Saga game, one of the things that really strike me a lot is the animation. It is pretty good. Only in the animation, it looks like they took a lot of time, you know, to do the animation and everything. It is pretty nice. It's a pretty nice animation in that game, which is very impressive, you know. Its style is pretty good. It's just a pretty good style. You can see the lines of the drawings and everything, but it still looks better than a lot of animations nowadays. Whoever did this animation, they know how to do the things, you know. It's just the kind of animation that you say, man, I can do that thing too. No, I can work on that. It's not that complex. But the angles, the way they draw it, it's pretty nice in the eye. You know. So if I see like a show like that, I would watch it. I would watch a show like that with that kind of animation things. It is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Yeah, the Banner Saga. It's pretty cool. Check it out, people. And the Saga 3. Stone Hair. Oh, this was the game that it was getting a lot of flack because people thought that they're gonna be abandoning the game, but I believe this game has. I put it in my wish list. I believe this game has enough content. You know, enough content to be a good game. You know, I was reading about the content that people was complaining that is not in the game, or the developers doesn't want to put in the game for some reason. And it's not making any difference. Like it's about classes, characters, and stuff like that. I believe it's not that important. You know, you can still play the game, have fun, and everything. Like the idea I have about this is like the game is complete already. It's just some stuff, some stretch goals and everything that they were missing. That doesn't break the game, you know. It doesn't break the game at all. But again, I don't know a lot about this because like everybody say something different in this case. The general idea, what people was complaining is like, oh, the developers just say it's just closing the early access, and there is many features are missing. But look, reviews say otherwise, you know. Very positive, 4,000 people against mix 276. So yeah, I believe the game is almost is you know, it's not like you gonna buy the game. Wow, there's so many so many negative. Wow, it wasn't July 29. Does not deliver on most of the Yeah, that's what it is. Like I was reading about the promises and stuff, like stretch goals and everything that things that they were promising. They want to put in the game, but they don't put it. Now people are getting mad, but I believe it's almost complete. You know, it's a game that is almost complete. It's a game that you, at least for me, if I get the game, I'm not gonna notice the missing parts. You know, you need to be like involved in the community to know, because there are stuff that they promise they're gonna put it, you know, but I believe it's not required to play the game. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, it's not required. Well, one day I'm gonna be playing it because I put in my wish list. So one day I'm gonna be playing this game too. Yeah, pretty nice. It looks pretty nice. It looks pretty interesting. Like you can. It's like a Minecraft with a lot of people, with a lot of characters. Like you control every single characters, or you have to build them houses to them. You know, you need to survive. All you people need to survive, something like that. Like that guy was sleeping in the floor over there. You need to make it rooms, make it beds and everything. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't see any problem with this. Heaven will be mine. Visual novel. Let me see if they show me something. Heaven will be mine. It's a visual novel about making terrible life decisions in the midst of a hot-blooded battle between giants robots. Set one is the tree, terribly behaved girls to fry, and this is about girls that don't behave in the way they're supposed to be, and robots too at the same time. Oh, yeah, those guys just getting they put in the are pretty strange games that they put in the Steam. YS, I believe that they call it YS, Memories of Celcita. This game has a lot of parts. So many parts, man. I believe that the one I played was in Super Nintendo, Super NES. Yeah, it was in Super NES I played this game. It was pretty nice. I got one of my viewers play this game all the time. I believe it's Solo Naef, I with Dre 95. One of those guys that play these games all the time. I believe it's Solo Naef, yeah, he played these games all the time. He likes it. I like it too, don't get me wrong, but the time, I don't have no time. History-oriented games like this are pretty long. You need to have a lot of time in order to play these games. Pretty nice short, anime short, but kind of slow. Yeah, I don't know. Developers make anime better than the people that makes anime. Anime from games looks better than the shows. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty awesome, you know. YS, Memory of Cecita. Check it out if you like Galgon, I'm not gonna put. I know what it's about. Mother Country, I put it the other day. Gladys is still there. Sitting Down. Oh, this was the VR survivor game I was watching the other day. It was pretty impressive. The graphics are pretty impressive. It's OBR. Look, you said this is part of the gameplay. It's OBR, and you have to survive in some planets, I believe. I really like it. I really like it, this game, but I don't have no VR. It requires a virtual reality headset. See the VR support section for more info. VR support section. What is the VR support section? Over here, VR support headset. Yeah, they should make a version, no VR version. What I'm trying to say is every single VR game is supposed to be played without VR. But I know what they're doing like that, you know. They want to push the technology. They want to make it popular. They want to make it everybody has a VR headset. But I don't like the idea of putting something in my head, you know. I don't like the idea to put something in my head, you know. It looks beautiful, it looks nice, but it's not selling the headset to me, you know. It's not like I'm gonna buy a headset for just to play this game, you know. Yeah, the experience to play in your PC is really good. Headset, it needs to be. I'd rather have to have a 3-monitor setup or a bigger screen setup than a headset. 3-monitor setups, it is very immersive. I don't need more immersive than that. But headset is not the thing. Something that disconnects you from the reality, disconnects you from the real thing. It's not appealing for a lot of people. Yeah, but this game looks beautiful. Looks nice, as you can see. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those games I already checked it out last time, like this one. I'm jumping in because I'm checking in the ones that I didn't check it the last time. Like this one wasn't in the list. This is another VR game. So many VR games, man. They wanna push the technology like crazy. They're pushing the technology like crazy. I see YouTubers playing VR games. I believe it's very possible. It's super possible that you can put those games so people can play it in your computer without the VR headset. You know, but for some reason, maybe there is a technology out there that you can do it, but I don't know. Do you know how to play VR games without the VR? You tell me, people. I'm gonna be waiting for that feedback. Yeah. Very nice, pretty awesome, pretty cool. This is like a budget cuts. It's a VR still game where you literally shift, sneak, or ramble your way forward through thrilling or splatter-filled combat. Or it's a stealth game, so you have to make sure nobody find you. Budget cut. Yeah. Some of these games you can play without a headset. Like the one that I bought it. Let me see. Valkyrie, I believe. Let me see how. The Valkyrie, this one, you see, I got it. You can play without the headset too. But I believe, oh yeah, it doesn't have the requirement. You can play with the headset input, keyboard and mouse. You see, the VR mode for this game requires the use of a gamepad or a keyboard and mouse. The game you can play without the headset, you know, without the headset. But when you come over here, it gives you the idea that you need a headset. So you don't read anything about this game. You still believe that you need the VR headset in order to play. What is going down? Like there is nothing that tells you over here, oh, you cannot use the headset. You may be reading about this. Maybe reading over here. The updates. You know, I'm talking about virtual reality arcades, track air support for Toby, read on Eve, Valkyrie, Warzone. Like everything tells you, like it tells you everything. Like oh, you need, give you the idea that you need the headset. No, if you don't need it to play this game. I knew it outside of this store. The store doesn't tell you. Really doesn't really give you the idea, which is pretty crazy, you know. You need to tell the people you don't need a headset to play this game. You need to put it there. You're not supposed to stop, you know. Another thing, is this game connected to EVE Online? I got it, never played it, but I'm gonna be playing because I wanna know if this game is connected to EVE Online, because this game could be a very good substitute from DOS 514. You know, I don't know if you follow the EVE Online, DOS 514, all those things. You know, DOS 514 was a first-person shooter connected to EVE Online. So you can do transactions between EVE Online players and DOS 514 players. You know, it's like the EVE Online players do contracts in planets. So you go. The EVE Online players do contracts like, oh, defend this territory. If you go to the planet in DOS 514 first-person shooter and defend that fight that fight. You know, defend the planets and everything. And you got your reward. It was very nice. Even the EVE Online people could shoot like airstrikes into the battlefield. It was very nice idea. It was kind of connected. Yeah, they changed a lot of stuff almost in the end. They kind of make it stand alone each other because it was having problems. But this one could be a pretty good, you know, connection to extension to EVE Online experience. So the battles that you fight over here, you know, EVE Online people do contracts, so you fight battles over here and everything, you know, stuff like that. I really like when games do it, like when developers do that, like two different games in the same universe, you know. Like a dogfights, you cannot do dogfights in EVE Online, you know. EVE Online is more like a capital ship combat. Over here you can do those fight, you know. So it could be nice. It could be nice that you can defend territories over here, or defend relics or stuff in the EVE Online universe. If you get some reward for that, or work for the same corporation, like, oh, we got those members. We got 10 members in the corporation, and 3 of those members are Valkyrie. You know, that helps every time to control territories or to get stuff. You know, just like a DOS was supposed to be. You know, I really wanna CCP do something like that again, because that was epic. That was nice. People say, oh, this game is not gonna make you sell a console, or it's not gonna make you buy a console. I bought a PS3 just for DOS 514. It was free in PS3. The only way to play it was in PS3. I was committed to be a DOS 514 player only. You know, a player like almost like every single day. Like my universe was DOS 514. I was talking with the people there in the game in DOS 514. I was talking with people in EVE Online all the time. They asked me like, oh, what chip you have? Yeah, I don't know how no chip. I am a soldier, you know, immortal. They call it immortal. My immortal for DOS 514. So, you know, it was a kind of different experience, you know. It was a pretty interesting experience. Just people say, oh, look at this soldier from this planet, because in some ways you could go to the space stations on EVE Online in DOS. Yeah, you could travel to those places. With different space stations they have in EVE Online in DOS, you can do it. You can like go to those places. I was talking with a lot of people all the time. Different. Sometimes you see people from EVE Online. I wasn't in a station. I was in a station in DOS. That it was only pilots from EVE Online. Doc over there. I was seeing all those pilots over there. They thought there was a pilot. No, I was a soldier in the DOS 514 universe. You know, it was pretty crazy. I really like this stuff like that. They should do and stuff like that. You know, it's better if they do in the same game. You know, so you know how to buy another game or be too separate. But either way, it was a pretty awesome experience, man. I don't like when this big. I like the least. I don't like this way of looking things, because game 4 games DLC all 29 action 22. Like, what is this, man? Like they only have 4 racing simulation, 1 EVE Online. EVE Online is the only simulation. Sports, Spark. It say 1. It says, I'm telling you, man. I don't know who designed this RPG. Spices Sport. crazy, man. This thing going up and down all the time is not good. Strategy. Gain for say 4. Look, because this is not good. they need to fix this thing. It's not doing the thing it's supposed to do. It's confusing. They have those 4 games, you know. But the game that is keeping the game alive is Able Light that from 2010. So wow, we're talking about 8 years. They have more than 2010 in Steam. It was in Steam 2010, but this game is older than that. This is the VR Sport Spark. Yeah, I say it should be connected to EVE Online too in some ways. Maybe you say, why you want every single game of them connected to EVE Online? Let me tell you, CCP, it makes sense. It makes sense they connect these games to EVE Online, you know, in some ways. It makes super sense, you know. They are trying to do it anyway because they know they're gonna make those ecosystems, you know, the different games that contribute to the success of the corporation in EVE Online. And like a Gunja, I believe it doesn't have nothing to do with, you know, it's EVE Gunja, you know. It doesn't connect to EVE Online in any ways. But it's supposed to be connecting EVE Online. Like this is supposed to be part of that or a chief corporation or something, you know. I don't know. They got those nice ideas, but this is a totally different game from EVE Online. It has the EVE thing, but it's different from EVE Online. It's arcade VR game, you know, where you destroy ships and fast, you know, they give you points and everything. Like they should do something like that for EVE Online, connected to EVE Online, more serious, you know, the full-fledged games that in some ways is connected to something like Planet Side. EVE Online is supposed to be like Planet Side at this point, with all those things, you know. But I don't know. They take a lot of stuff from EVE Online. They take the guys that they used to work in the space stations and everything, because almost nobody was using it. Of course, nobody was using it because the thing wasn't just that. People wanted to have a life in the space stations, you know, with their characters and everything. For some way, it was kind of difficult to create that module. You know, they had to focus in the spaceship part of the game, you know. But they gotta do something more than little cosmetic and game modes for it. They have to do something if they want to continue being relevant, you know. It's a pretty nice game. A lot of people don't understand, but they're trying new tutorials, new stuff in this game to make sure new people can understand the game and jump into the action. But it has a learning curve, you know. It's not that easy in the game. It's easier than before to understand. You know, it's easier than before, but I don't know, they gotta do something, you know, that really brings more people to the game. I'm not saying there is no people playing. Let me check out the numbers. This is only gonna be the Steam versions numbers. You know, this is only the Steam version only, because this game works outside. It works outside of Steam, you know. It's not just Steam. Well, people, today was a very nice day. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that watched the streams. I'm gonna say thank you to the Christian Nelson. Thank you for being in the stream. It was very nice. It was pretty awesome. Mr. Christian Nelson. Thank you for being the stream. You know, I'm gonna say thank you to Coyote Jockey for the host. It was pretty nice, pretty awesome too. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Thank you for your support. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that support my streams, that subscribe to my channel, which is very nice, pretty awesome. I'm gonna say thank you to Code Ninja Gaming. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for everything you do. It's really appreciated. You know, it really motivates me to continue forward. I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. Seth with Drain 95. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the sub. It is pretty awesome. It really motivates me to continue forward and do the streams better and better. You know, I'm gonna say thank you to House of Gideon. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. House of Gideon. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Miss Fuzzy Justice. Thank you for everything you do, Miss Fuzzy Justice. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the support. It's really appreciated. Yeah, people, remember that our friend Derek Bay, he needs your help. You know, his car is broken, and it's very important that we help Mr. Derek Bay. You know, because he has a condition. You know, he has a condition. His left leg is broken, and his right leg is missing. You know, he had to use prosthetics in order to work around. That's why fixing his car is pretty important for him. You know, so he can find jobs and everything, because the guy is getting hard to find jobs and everything because he doesn't have the car right now. You know, but once he has his car fixed, you know, he can jump in and look for another job. You know, remember that because his conditions, the job, it has to be very specific jobs. You know, he's a IT guy, so information technology guy. You know, but it has to be very specific because he got some different needs than any other, you know, other people. I'm not saying, you know, this guy is a pretty strong guy. You know, this guy, his condition doesn't stop him to do anything that he wants to, but it's kind of hard, you know, it's kind of difficult, you know. That's why it's very important for him to fix his car, you know. That's why I really want you people to help the Mr. Derek Bay, you know, which is a pretty nice guy. He's a streamer too. He's a streamer just like you, just like me, you know. Let's help a peer, our partner, you know. It's one of our partners. You can check it out. His channel, you know. Stupid Balkan is the name of the channel. You can check it out in the Twitch, you know. It's twitch.tv/StupidBalkan. Check it out. Give it the support, you know. Give it the support. Make it feel that happy that he's not alone, you know. Go over there and check it out his stream. That is another way to support him, you know. To go over there and check it out his streams and everything. Follow him, you know. It's another way for him to feel better and everything. Yeah, I will appreciate it, you know. As you do it for him, I will appreciate it. Pretty nice. I'm gonna be happy too, because he's a pretty nice guy. He doesn't deserve the things that is happening through, you know. I'm gonna post the GoFundMe, so you can go and help our friends. It's Derek Bay, you know. It's over there. This is the link, you know. So you can get whatever you can, you know. $5, $10, $15, whatever. It doesn't have to be 30 like me or anything like that. It could be less. As you can see, it could be less. To help our friend Mr. Derek Bay, Stupid Balkan, which is very nice guy. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to the people that it was hosting my stream today. Pretty nice people hosting my streams all the time. You know, making sure people knows about my channel. I'm gonna say thank you to Golden Freeman. It's Golden Freeman. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream. It's pretty nice. I really appreciate it. It's really motivates me to continue forward. I want to say thank you to Mr. Eagle All Day. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice. Mr. Eagle All Day hosting my streams all the time, which is very awesome. You know, I want to say thank you to Station 6. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it, Mr. Station 6. It's really nice. You know, I wanna say thank you to AC80, AC80. Where is AC80? It's over here. Over here. AC80, thank you for the host, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I'm gonna say thank you to the Christian Nuts. The Christian Nuts, thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. Christian Nelson. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome that you are hosting my streams all the time. You know, thank you for everything you do, Christian Nelson. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Really appreciate it. Really motivate me to continue forward by spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream. I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. Kaori Joker. Kaori Joker, thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. You know, thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome. It really motivates me to continue forward. You know, it helps grow my channel, which is pretty nice. Side effect of the hosting, yeah, it's a pretty nice side effect of the hosting. I want to say thank you to Mr. Set with 395. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for the host. Thank you for bringing more people to the stream, which is pretty awesome. Thank you for everything you do. I'm gonna say thank you to Flying Soda. The Fly Stag Soda. Yeah, thank you for the host, Mr. Flying Soda. I really appreciate it. You spread the word about my channel, bring more people to the stream. Keep it up. I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. Rabbit Rick. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate it, Mr. Rabbit Rick. Yeah, people, you can follow those people. Pretty nice guys, pretty nice streamers. You know, streaming all kind of games, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate this you do. You know, I really will appreciate this you do, which is pretty nice. Yeah, see, it is pretty good. Well, people, today was a pretty nice day. Yeah, today is gonna be it is a pretty nice day. You will receive whispers from me, because we are pretty close to the giveaway. You will receive whispers from me about the loot, about the information that I needed for you to give me the loot and everything, to confirm and everything, you know, because it's very important that we get all those information in place for two reasons. Now it's 10 people. It's 10 people, you know. It's gonna be kind of a little more difficult for me to take that information, you know. So I will help. It will help. It helps if you answer my whispers right away, you know. It really helps to go forward, you know, because the August 2, the giveaway day is August 2, you know, August 2. Yeah, but the August 1 is gonna be the last day to take the points, you know. So you didn't take points before the August 1, you know, that day you can come in, watch the stream, take a points, but if you are missing a lot of points, you're not gonna get. It's gonna be difficult, because that's gonna be the last day to take the points for this giveaway. August 2, you're not taking points, no points. You know, that day you're gonna say, people, today is August 2, no points for anybody. You know, yeah, I'm gonna do it like that, to leave that same day with no points. So to begin August 3 with a new page, you know. I believe a couple of times I did let people take points the same day of the giveaway, but I'm not gonna let it, to make sure everything is clean, you know. We begin the next day with the next giveaway, you know, which is gonna be 5 people only. Yeah, we are gonna come back to 5 people, because I'm doing this 10 people giveaway because the donation goal, you know, we receive a donation goal to $250. We complete our donation goal. Somebody came over here, you know, and donate the money so we can do 10 people, you know. That's what we do in 10 people. Yeah. But I don't know if I enable this again, the donation. I don't know if I do it, you know, because it's 10 people give it away, but not a lot of people was like taking points all the time. Like a lot of people, it was taking point at this at the beginning, but then they just stopped coming. They are not in the divorce anymore. And now a lot of these people over here, I don't know if they are able to get the giveaways, because you need a proper Steam account, and you need a proper PayPal account working, you know, in order for me to give you the loot, because that's the only ways we are giving the loot, you know, by the PayPal account or the Steam gift card, Steam account, you know. You need to have one of those or both accounts active, you know, in order to get, because I don't know if you want the PayPal or you want the Steam, so you need to have active account. The Steam account, you need to be my friend. You need to be my friend in the Steam account right away. You know, you need to be in the Steam account right away. So you wanna be, you wanna me giving you the Steam gift card. You want a Steam gift card, you need to be before 4 days before, you know, the loot, or 3 days before the loot, because Steam has a 3-day policy. Steam has a 3-day policy. We need to be at least 3 days friends in order for me to give you something from Steam. This is the policy that they have, you know. If you don't add me in the Steam before the loot, you're gonna get the loot after 3 days, you know. Instead of the August 2, you're gonna be like a August 5, because we had to wait for the 3 days, you know. But once you are my friend for more than 3 days, you are good, you know. Yeah, those are the people that want the I believe Solo Knife and Green Epis, I believe. I'm not sure. I believe Green Epis is my friend, but Solo Knife, I believe, is not yet. So I'm gonna be checking out and sending this for some people whisper, so they know about the giveaway, you know. So they know about the giveaway. It began to activate, you know, the proper accounts. Well, people, it is pretty nice. It was pretty nice. It was pretty awesome. I believe it's time for me to say bye bye. You know, it's time for me to say bye bye. As always, I always wanted to stay over here talking to you guys. It really helps me. No, it really helped me psychologically. No, it really give me the good mood. Every time I do my streams, I finish with a good mood, which is pretty awesome. Which is pretty nice. Remember to stay in the chat, because we are gonna be rating somebody, you know, some people. We are gonna be rating some people, you know, people that really support my streams and everything, you know, part of the crew, you know, that are, we are gonna be rating Hasagita, maybe, yeah. And it's pretty good. It is pretty good that you stay over there, so we can give you the support that he deserves, you know. Well, people, I'm not gonna take more time to you. I say thank you for everything you do. I'll see you tomorrow with another streams. Bye bye.